Soulful blues is great fun to be able to sit down and play. In this lesson, I'm going to show you a smooth, easy left-hand progression, plus 3 smoking licks you can start using straight away. And for each lick, I'll show you a simple version and then a way to upgrade it if you want something a bit more advanced. So whether you're just starting out playing the blues, or you've been playing for a while and you just want some fresh ideas, there's something here for you. So let's dive in. Alright, first things first, the left hand. And we're going to be using a really smooth chord progression built on 7th chords. But don't worry if you're not familiar with those, we're going to keep the chord shapes super simple, so no complicated chord voicings. So the chords you need to memorize are starting below middle C, which is here. So go down 1 full octave to the left, starting on the A here. The first chord is an A minor 7, which is this. And you'll notice it's evenly spaced with skips here, here, and here on those white keys. A minor 7. And then you're going to do exactly the same shape, but played on the D, which is a D minor 7. And then again, the same chord shape with just these white keys with those skips on the F here, which is an F major 7. And then an E minor 7, the same chord shape, but starting with the E. And the only chord you need to memorize, which isn't made up of that same chord shape, is the E7, which is this. Very close to the E minor 7, but just that G is going to be played as a G sharp in the middle there. So memorize those 5 different chords, and then we're going to use them in this chord progression. And we're just going to be playing the chords once per bar, holding for 4 beats. This way, it's not rhythmically complicated, so you'll be able to focus on the licks in the right hand. And we're going to bring this to life with a backing track. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your foundation. Once it feels good, it will make learning the right hand licks much easier. So let's look at the first lick. And like I said, we'll start off with a simpler version. So middle C is here, and we're going to start this lick up 1 octave to the right, and then going to the E flat to start with your 3rd finger, your middle finger. And you're going to start off with what's called a crushed note, which is when you slide quickly from one note to another. And here, we're going to slide from the E flat to the D, like this. Can you see that? But slide. Then C, A, C, and then back to the A. So those are the notes. So we're going to repeat that group of notes 3 times, and then there's a slight variation. You're going to start with the E flat again, sliding upward this time onto the E, like this. And then you're going to go up to the G, and then jumping down to the D, and then C, like this. Now we're going to take a quick look at the rhythm, and these notes are going to be coming in on the 3rd beat of each bar. And we're going to be using some swung 16th notes, which if you're not familiar with, sound like this. 1, and, 2, and. Can you hear that horse trot type rhythm? But if you don't know about certain counting methods yet, don't worry, just copy the rhythms by ear. So coming in on the 3rd beat, you'd go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So take this slow at first, and then you can try it with those left-hand chords. And when you're putting it together, your hands aren't actually playing at the same time. Your left hand starts on the first beat, and then your right hand lick comes in on the third beat, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Now let's see what that sounds like over the full progression along with the backing track. By the way, premium members of Bird's Piano Academy can download the backing tracks as well as the sheet music for this lesson inside their members' accounts. Now, if we want to level up that lick, we can use a technique which is used all the time by blues pianists, and it's adding an octave harmony. Let me show you. So the lick was, and this is based from notes from the A minor blues scale. So if you play the root of that scale, but up an octave, for all of those notes, you get this type of sound. And for the variation, you do the same thing, but you're sliding up to the E that time. And then when it comes to that G there, you can play the A above it if you want, but it is quite clashy. You can do that. Or you can choose to omit that A octave harmony when you come to that G if you want. So that's the same idea, but now it sounds fuller and more powerful. Let's hear what it sounds like along with the backing track. For the next lick, we're going to be adding a bit more groove, and we're going to be using some more of those swinging rhythms. So it's starting in the same area on the piano here, with the thumb on the E flat, then up to the E, G, and then that repeats, E flat, E, G, and then again, E flat, E, but this time it goes up to the A, and then the G, and then you're going to get your third finger, the middle finger, onto the E flat again, but this time you're going to do a slide or a crush note like this, up to the E. Then down to the D, then C, D. And then the rhythm is this. Starting on the third beat, you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then on to the next bar. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and Or you can just copy the rhythm by ear. 1, 2, 3. And you put it together with the left hand like this. Starting with the left hand, you'd go 1, 2, then on the third beat you start the lick, 3, 4, and then on that high A there, your left hand comes in with the next chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this lick has two variations, the one I just showed you there, and then another one with a slight tweak at the end. Let me show you it. So it starts off the same, up to the A, to the G, and then at the end, you're going to slide up to the E again, but this time, you're going to come down to the D, C, A. And then we're just going to alternate between those two variations over the progression. And here's what it sounds like. If you're enjoying learning the blues here and want to go into a bit more depth with easy step-by-step lessons, then inside the Birds Piano Academy membership, there are currently 3 blues piano courses. I'll take more time explaining things like rhythm and harmony and improvisation, so you'll know exactly what to learn and practice in the right order. Anyway, the way that you can upgrade this lick is to add a tremolo to that top A note. So from the start, you've got, but this top A here, to do the tremolo, you're going to quickly move between the A and the E below it. Yeah? But as quick as you can. And when you're doing this fast tremolo, it helps to lock your fingers and do the movement with your wrist, like this. And I'm holding the sustain pedal there as well. So rather than doing it faster with your fingers, you're locking your fingers and twiddling your wrist basically, moving it like that. But if that still feels too difficult and you want to add that tremolo, you can do a slower version, which is like this. So you're basically going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between. But that's just an option if you want to do the tremolo, but you feel that the fast one is a bit too tricky for the moment. So let's try that over the full progression. How cool does that sound? Now let's tinkle those keys at the higher end of the piano. So this lick is starting up here, so middle C is here, up an octave, and then on the A above, but you're going to start on the A flat. And you're going to crush with your thumb or your first finger from the A flat to the A, like this. Then it goes up to the C, then up to the E flat, then D, C, D, and then C. And then it repeats itself, but there's a slight change at the end. He goes. Just hold on the D rather than coming down to the C. So again, we've got 2 variations, just a slight tweak at the end of the second one, holding on the D instead of coming down to the C. So again, you can copy the rhythm by ear, but for those of you that need me to count it out, here it is. So it's coming in on the second beat, and it's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the variation 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then when you're putting it together with both hands, your left hand starts and then your right hand follows like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's upgrade that lick, but this time we're going to add a harmony using the root note of the scale but below. So the root note of the A minor blues scale is the A. So we'll start off by sliding up to the A from the A flat, but then we're going to play that A underneath the rest of the notes from that lick, like this. And then the variation. So again, we're adding that signature blues vibe over that lick. Let's hear it over the whole progression. Now here's where things get really fun. Once you've got full control over these licks, you can start to mix and match between them. So instead of playing one idea over and over, you can switch between the licks, combine simple and advanced versions, and move them around the piano, playing them up or down an octave. For example, so which of those licks will you be trying first? Do let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, then you should check out the Birds Piano Academy membership. There's a whole range of courses, including a beginner course in blues, piano and improvisation, as well as a beginner boogie-woogie course and a more advanced slow blues course. If you wanted to take a closer look at those, then I'll leave a link in the description below and you can try everything free for the first 7 days. And if you're in the mood for more blues right now, then in this lesson you will learn 3 classic blues grooves that you should know. Enjoy.